big hug, and it really sounds like fun. If I knew what it was, then I'm sure I'd like to have one. Give me a sign that it's you. Feel some emotion. Real, real, real. Do you feel real? And if so, I'd like to know how to feel real, real. Do you feel real? And if so, I'd like to know. Say what you like, you know that no one really minds. And if there's nothing to say, then why don't we all go away?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Got to work on the little basic things, the little things, all the things. I like what I saw in here. You girls and guys mixed in. Girls were not afraid to go against the guys. Okay? Especially up here. Okay? Nathan, I'm proud of you. You stuck it out every single week you were out here. Even though you're the oldest one here, it didn't matter to you. Okay? That says a lot about you as an athlete. You guys learn from that. No shortcuts? No excuses. No excuses. Ken, your friends aren't all here, are they? Nope. Did it matter? Nope. Working on this game. That's what matters. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for allowing your son, your daughter to give up a Sunday afternoon to come in and work on something that I think they enjoy. And what I saw out here this afternoon, and I've seen the last 4 weeks we've done this, is they do enjoy. They're really serious about wanting to pick up something that they. I'm a strong believer that it doesn't matter what the sport is, whether it be basketball, whether it be baseball, whether it be football, tennis, swimming, whatever it is, as long as they're involved doing that, and I've heard it many times, you can't pick up a gun when you've got this in your hand. You can't pick up drugs if you got this in your hand. You can't pick up bad habits if you've got this, whatever sport it is, whatever activity. This is what's going to help them all the way through school. As a Hawk, our kids will learn school comes first. School comes first. One of the big reasons we don't normally play August and September select ball, because it is our belief that they've got to get school started first. Once that first report card comes out, then we know as parents what we need to work on at school first. And then we can start doing basketball and things like that. Okay? So thank you very much. I'd like for my coaches to come up here real quick. The Hawks organization is not about any individual person, but it's a group of people. We're run by a board. I don't see any of our board members here today. But the most important parts, other than the athletes, are our coaches. Okay? Our coaches. These guys and gals give up lots of time. They don't get paid. This is strictly volunteer. And they put hours after hours after hours every week working with your son or your daughter. And I'd not like for us to make a lot of noise for our coaches, especially when I call their names out, okay? So we're going to start over there with the tall, big one. Okay?
Not big eyes, one.
Coach President coaches one of our girls' teams, our 5th grade, 6th grade girls this year.
Yeah.
Okay? Is that right?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
I hope so.
Yeah. Okay, so Coach President. And then the other big guy on the other end, Coach Steve. Coach Steve coached our high school boys, our freshmen last year, JV varsity this year, you know, if and when they come back. We don't know exactly where we're going to beat this yet. He's one of those that wherever we need him, he just goes. He just does it. And he helped set this whole clinic and everything up. So we do appreciate Coach Steve Williams. Give him a big hand. Coach Robert, right there in the middle. I met Robert at the beginning of this last season, and I thought, okay, who is this kid?
Best guy you ever picked up.
Guy.
He's older
But
than
he came with another one, and so I trusted the other one. So I said, well, if you say he's good, okay, right? And but did a fabulous job with the team that we call our Baby Hawks. Our last year was first, second, and third graders. This year will be second and third graders. Coach Robert, back there in the middle. And the next one is Coach Lorraine.
Yeah.
Lorraine has coached with us two years now. She helped start the girls division. We didn't have a Hawks girls division, but she was one of, in fact, she was the first coach to come on and say, hey, I want to do it. I knew Lorraine back from rec ball, activity center and all that, and really loved watching her work with the girls. And very successful team. Every year, 2 years ago, very good team. Last year, very good team. Competed really, really well. And so, Coach Lorraine, very proud of her. Thank you. Not this past summer, this season, but 2 seasons ago, we always close out the season with something big for our Hawks, for the organization. And we did a pizza party at Peter Piper's Pizza in Romford. A lot of our athletes, some from New Romford, some from our tenants under the church area, and even up north, Austin area. They come up and they play for the Hawks. While we were there, some strange guy walked up and he kept telling me, I want to coach, I want to coach, I want to coach. I didn't know him. Steve is the one that comes and says, yeah, he's an all right guy. So I'm like, okay, Steve, I'll trust you on this one because we don't make just anybody coach. Okay. But I'm very glad that he did come up and he wanted to start with the Baby Hawks, with the little Hawks. Again, that team did fabulous. Won 5 out of 8? 5 out of 9?
6 out of 12. Right?
6 out of
12.
They won those tournaments, 6 out of 12 tournaments. For a first-year team and for a team that had first graders, second graders, and third graders. And some of those tournaments were a 4th grade division because there was not enough third grade teams. They had to play 4th grade division, and those kids did incredible. Coach Cody. As I was telling the kids, was with the freshmen, the 9th grade boys. Once we got established, I get a lot of phone calls from different tournament directors all over it. And we got a Thursday afternoon, we got a phone call from the tournament director out of San Antonio and said, I've got a tournament in Leander. Team from Houston just pulled out. Can your guys play? And I told them, I said, my guys haven't touched basketball since the summer season ended. He says, I need some help. Can you get your guys together? We did. We got 7 players, and they ended up playing up in Leander today, and actually did very well. We're not practicing in several months. For several weeks. Did very well. Coach Jermaine, so he's not here yet, or not here, Coach Chris is at another tournament in San Antonio. Is that it? Pablo. Pablo is a minister of a church, and so he's got on Sundays it's hard for him to get here. And then I think that's it. So again, thank you very much. Be looking on our website, hillcountryhawks.com, for different things. Be looking on our Facebook page. You can ask to join. Just join Hill Country Hawks. See, Hill Country Hawks Select Basketball Organization, I think is what it's called. Hill Country Hawks, will find it in there. Okay? And join. Okay? A lot of the pictures and things that are being taken here are being done by Brian. Brian has done a fabulous job. Myself and Jessica, Steve's wife, started a first Facebook page 3 summers ago, and I don't know that much about it and stuff. So I was very, very glad when Brian decided to come on and help us. Again, strictly volunteer. And you look at our webpage, it's not like, yeah, we look good. Well, because we are good, of course. But thank you, Brian. Looking on our webpage and our Facebook page for different events coming up. Tryouts will start up with clinics in January, tryouts and practices in February, with the season starting in March. We start again with the very little, with the baby hawks, all the way through high school, boys and girls. Spread the word. If you know of anybody that's interested, or maybe has been playing or something, one thing we do not do is take ball players from other teams. Now, if they want to come to us and they want to play for us, that's fine. We'd love to have you. I will not actively go out and seek out ball players from other teams and try it. We will not do that. We develop ball players.